Nick Coroluick with us, and we're at Dreamin of Summer in Regina. Of course, it's a big show for Minards.
Yeah, it is.
Being one of the leading businesses in Southeast Saskatchewan, we've been talking and with Minards about the economy, the ups and the downs. It seems to be in a little bit of an upswing now, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, that's the exciting part, Glenn. Like, what we found, and previous years, like every year that you come to the show, you have peoples with different attitudes, of course, and when we still have that. But overall, the attitude has been quite exciting. And so when the attitude of the public is good, therefore life is better. It's when we're all talking about how terrible life is that's all of a sudden, sure as heck, life is not good. Yeah. So it's been very good this year.
Well, coming into an upswing, there's been a few years where it's been a little trying for people, and
Yes.
I know you guys have
Yeah.
listened to your customers. You heard the customers. A lot of people come, they look at the units, they
Yeah.
want to get into the RV lifestyle. You hate to wait too many years. You guys really made that a mission this year to
We
try and
did.
tackle that, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Well, in our discussions, we're always talking, as Susan has probably mentioned to you already, that we always talk about different ideas in marketing, and we've said that let's make this your year. That's our slogan for our show. And we thought if we're going to make it their year, because always, as salespeople, we get people saying, I can't do it this year, going to wait maybe next year, maybe next year, maybe next year. And sure as heck, 3 years later, they still haven't gone camping, and that's sad because their life is not experiencing everything that they want. So we want to do it. So we had to put some skin in the game. And when our team went down to look at RVs, they said we've got to have a good variety because that's what people are looking for. They want to have selection. So they found that, and we've got some of the best variety of floor plans that we've ever had. And the other thing was, most people are saying, well, we can't afford it this year. So we said we've got to make sure that we've got some pricing. And we've got better pricing this year, Glenn, than we had last year. And that part of that is the dollar. The dollar is better. Part of that is, excuse me, the interest rates are climbing, so we're trying to hold them for their shows. So we're keeping that in touch, and we're trying to make it as easy for people to make this their year as we possibly can. And then I always say we're so excited about the people that we have working with us, and not only just inside our four walls of Minards Leisure World, but our manufacturers really go to bat for us. And if we can have our manufacturers saying, we'll take care of that trailer for you if you have some problems, then we feel much more confident. We feel more confident about selling that product, and then it's more exciting for us. So you got them all.
What's interesting in the
Yeah.
business sense, and what I'm finding in talking to you and Susan, and I guess for fellow business people, is you can't just do the same thing over and over and expect a different
No.
result. You guys are constantly evolving and changing, as you mentioned, to work towards the customer. I like how you put skin in the game.
Yeah.
You actually, it's not just about bringing the same product out next year and trying again. It's actually really drastically changing the way you do things to help the customer.
Just as an example, we have this one product. It's called the Sport Trek 327 VIK. Initially, we had given that idea to Sport Trek, and they put the concept together with the floor plan. And we've had it this is going into the third year with it. And it was a good seller for us, but different comments from customers saying, well, we would like this. And one of the comments was they wanted a big King U dinette. So we talked to Sport Trek. They says, well, you're going to have to put some money up. And mentally we had to. We said, we're going to take X number of units. And they made a design specifically for us. So we've got now this King U, beautiful upholstery, and it's from what our customers were asking for, what we then asked our manufacturer, and we're all working together. So it's things like that. Like you said, we have to do different things. That's one of them. Just the idea of trying and listening to what our customers are asking for, we try and make it work for us. So, and it's been fun. It's been exciting.
And kind of going beyond the scope too, outside of just our trade area. You guys are here in Regina, for example,
Yes,
for this show,
yeah.
and I know you're always
Yeah.
looking to reach out in that scope.
Well, and that's another big part of the courage of the Minards family. They go out and we're looking for markets. We're trying to take our product to as many different people as possible. We come to Regina, we spread out. We use our forms of marketing as from your mediums, like to all other different mediums, and we've had more customers from Alberta, from Manitoba than we've ever had. Even this past year, we were getting customers from Ontario, phoned, contacted us, checked us out online, they saw the trailer, they drove out and picked up the trailer from us in Weyburn, Saskatchewan from Ontario. Now, we don't have a lot of them coming, but we have some, and that's exciting. And so we can't just stay and look out our window and say it's only as far as we can see. We have to start thinking a little differently and be more global, you know.
You've seen some changes in growth with Minards now. In the years you've been
yeah,
here,
yeah.
maybe explain a little bit about what you've seen within the company and the changes and the growth.
Tell you, excitement or what? You know, like when I first started in 2006, we were only 2 years old, and I remember starting there and having a sheet of our inventory, and we had just about 1 page of inventory. And I thought, geez, we're going to have to figure out, because we're going to have maybe 2 pages next year. Now we've got almost like a book of inventory, because we usually have around 400 to 500 units on our lot now. And started out with Susan as a salesperson, then I came in. Now we've got 4 full-time salespeople plus Susan, and we're still growing. And going back a second to what you said earlier, like we're trying different things. That's part of our success, I think. We get new people coming online. If all Minards has was good old Nick standing there selling, pretty soon I'm going to get pretty blah. But we have young people coming on, they've got new ideas, they're excited about this, and they get excited about stuff, and then damned if I don't get excited again. And that's kind of neat. And if that happens, then we can make our customers feel better too.
It's a little different environment though, because you're likely not selling people a one-time trailer. These are people that maybe begin with a small R-pod or tent trailer and then progress up, and as they enjoy the lifestyle, they continue to return.
Yeah. Well, I had yesterday, a customer came in, and as you well know, I'm getting older, Glenn, so I don't remember everybody's face. I remember everybody's face, but I can't remember their names all the time. And they waved at me and a big smile, and I thought, oh, that's very nice and friendly of them. Anyway, we started talking, and they're looking for their 3rd trailer from Minards. And I thought, you know, we're creating a lifestyle with them that they've been able to, and their family, of course, have gone from little tiny people to some not even born to now they've got some teenagers in there, so they're looking to make sure that their lifestyle can still continue and have some fun out there, you know. So we made their day this year.
This year.
So
Thanks, Nick.
Yes, thank you.